change according to the gameplay option.
Shouldn't you dress for the game? Shouldn't you dress for the game?
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. This suit isn't appropriate for where we're going.
Shouldn't you dress for the game?
Who chased his own tail again? I should walk with you more often.
Shouldn't you dress for the game? Shouldn't you dress for the...
A map of London and its surroundings. Could be useful. This suit isn't appropriate for where we're going.
Esto non mi dà sopravvita. Gis.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
Non è tutto. Non sono tutta dalla. Så som på
Mr. Holmes, you played very well yesterday. I'm obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me.
Really?
Mr. Holmes,
Would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan quiche calendar.
Mayan quiche?
Indeed. Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy.
That? Oh.
Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar outside. Please, explore.
I'd like to win the Mayan calendar. It's a beautiful work of art.
only club members have access.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call me Arthur the Invincible. So I wish you good luck.
I lost to the quarterfinals, but the green was wet.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, are you ready to begin the final game?
Yes. Let's start the final.
Nici знам какво трябва да правим, ага. Váži za spidaniju. Sekunda, mutno. Mufti. Şunu bir atı top esper. Сам ще си гледам чай. Чета вам,
Congratulations on your game, Mr. Holmes. Exceptional. The awards ceremony will be tomorrow morning. See you then to receive your prize of the calendar. I trust you will be there as well, Dr. Watson?
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls.
Ah, what a pity.
Let's go home.
My congratulations, Mr. Holmes.
See you tomorrow, Mr. Holmes.
Tomorrow then. Написано.
А! 9 без 10 ли? Как-то 9 без 10
Daddy.
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume.
Well, don't you like it?
Oh, I do. Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
Меня звоня аларма-то вызови. Как бы аларма-то не ми звоня, аз си легнах към 11. Що не ме събуди, като видя, че спа толкова много беза и ще я ходя до магазина. Сериозно, не ми ли звъня алармата, бе? Направих пак. Не ми звъня алармата, бе. Не ми ли звъня алармата, наистина. 4 часа щях да ставам и 9 часа трябва на работа. Абе, зай, що не ме събуди, като видя, че спа толкова много? Никак не ми звънява,
You know,
лапата
Father,
бях, нали
Miss
я
Alice was
направих,
telling me
не съм
all
я
about her
чула да
travels.
звъни.
She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream!
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me,
Why
would
don't
you
you
allow
mean
Caitlin to visit
alarmата,
me so that she
бе?
can practice playing the piano?
Аз да ходя до магазина.
It's very kind of you, but I decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
Caitlin, we are neighbours. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
Да не си направил часовници на 9 без 10. Как ще 9 без 10? Не може да е толкова късно, аз не съм се лягала толкова късно. Аз вчера в ония ден, вчера се легнах в 2 часа и съм станала 6:30, а днеска се легнах към 11:30, защото се дадох на игра. И ставам в 9 без 10. Що не ме събуди към 6 часа, като видя, че спа толкова много? 9 са ме събудил. За кога ме събудил 9 часа? Вече ме събудил в 11 часа. Хептен не иди до автобусното нищо. Заеми, що не ме събуди? Виждаш, че спа много, събуди ма. В магазина щях да ходя.
Еми, да знам, че ходиш.
Аз трябва да ходя, ами да закъпя. То 9 часа. Кой ще направя в 9 часа? И как се спава? Как не съм ми чула? Ламата никак не е звъняла, бе. Тя трябва да е звъняла.
Не звъня, че аз накрая спирам, защото не ставаш.
Еми събуди ма, аз зато съм ги направила.
Ми пикалът се явно се гледа.
Пикала ми, като ти ще ми се изпял 9 часа. Аз съм се проспала направо.
The statue did it. It killed Zacharias. Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Phew. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I'm a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now, don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector. What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Oh, take a look for yourself.
Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside.
The case is scratched and dented. Money was left inside the wallet. Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them. This spear came from the statue on the pedestal.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
A piece of the statue's mounting rod. Pieces from the pedestal. A piece of the statue's mounting rod. Traces of metal on stone. The iron mounting rod is broken. The surface is damaged. Traces of metal on stone. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
And what about the statue?
I've no idea yet. I imagine the thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves, and they were very well equipped?
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but...
Please, go on.
He said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground and... Believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then. Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened?
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and well, I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away.
You saw the statue running?
It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty.
Did you know the victim?
Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He is... oh, was a club member and an excellent bowler.
But why was he here so early in the morning?
Oh, I don't know.
Sir Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from?
It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner.
Is the calendar valuable?
Not really. It has historical value, of course. But to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much.
May I go in the clubhouse?
It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
You're still here?
Wyglądał lazotę.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Bunu şimdi öğrendim. Przecież Gaci Maulana.
Only club members have access.
Rzuć Maulę. Значи фалчикта има нещо гнило на камънът най-вероятно. Еди. Чупеното
A
дърво.
broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
Scratches on the stone.
You're still here? At your service, Mr. Holmes.
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
What did the police...
A broken branch. Somebody jumped into the tree and then over the wall.
Again.
Zacharias' folder with some documents. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols.
You're still here?
What a spectacular season. The great tournament of the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club.
О, чё да се къпа чудес там. Сега толкова много работи да правя ниско. Няма другата седмица, сега седмица се успивам за първ път. Няма, щом сега не мога да чуя аларми. Другата седмица не знам.
A murder at my club.
Та всеки ден съм спала по 2-3 часа, ставам тёмна работа. Днеска спах, един толкова година. И да съм заспала на 12 часа, вчера заспах към 2:30. И пак 6:30 се събудих. За кой не оставя заспала още? Пълно събуждаш. Кептен да се изложа за нощна смяна да не къснеш. И сега ходя взел на карпа за ядене, той няма за ядене. Сега трябва да чака.
The statue of Takunuman.
You're still here?
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Zacharias' folder with some documents. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols. Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them.
Хората спят по 2-3 часа и ходят на работа. Нощна смяна. Те, ако що не ме събудя, познаеш, че звънят аларми.
If I believed Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
You're still here?
Не, диета ми да няма седи тук нагоре някъде. Вече няма. Само костата да... Ще от кадаровото избяга, ако е де.
You're still here?
Какво пропускам тогава? Е въпроса.
Traces of metal on stone. Traces of metal on stone.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
If I believed Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind...
Can I help you?
This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. Dry leaves. I need to finish here first.
Значи може ще затърсим. Какво не се вижда, че...
Only club members have access.
Да, те го разбрах.
Traces of metal on stone. Traces of metal on stone.
Песницата закъсна тук. Какво ме обява, какво?
You're still here?
At your service, Mr. Holmes. Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Ах, не материка. Ничего себе.
Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal. All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed.
Что са говенище? Что не пусто?
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
You're still here?
Продать это. Първото.
No, it wasn't like that. No, it wasn't like that.
Значи найди влом. Първото, второто, третото и четвъртото, знам да снимам 5. По-скоро така.
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tikkun Uman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
Thank you for coming so quickly, Watson. Lestrade already has the victim's body in the autopsy room.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
Mr. Holmes?
Gonna autopsy.
bird eye. It looks like a serious infection.
It was a powerful throw. The spear pierced right through the body.
The coroner mentions in his report some specific cardiac and digestive system damage. Traces of alcohol were found in the stomach. Apparently Zacharias had been drinking before his death.
These scars are old. This is where the spear entered the body. The murderer aimed for the heart. The weapon must have been thrown by a strong and skilled person.
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
There's no need to disturb Lestrade for the time being. The Mayan calendar. Here's a chance to have a closer look. Interesting. What are the symbols here? I'll need to redraw them. Oh, I could use this dictionary to translate the calendar's glyphs. They are the symbols that were drawn on the Mayan calendar. The papers from Zacharias' folder. They can help us to translate the Mayan message.
Ma тут... Ma тут треба это помню.
don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so.
Cursor to be anyone if you want. Sacred Temple.
I don't think... No, I think I've missed something here. No, I think I've missed something here. No, I think I've... No, I think I've missed something here.
Cursor to be anyone. Застръп, сакрет темпо. Никакъв да види. Мид. Фит. Красота, вариант, да сърват сакрет. Мид фит.
I don't think so. I should... I don't think so. I should pay more attention to deep... I don't... No, I think I've missed something here.
Ще врати отворение така, човек се видя. Curse to be anyone. To disturb sacred home temple. Horizon. Master.
No, I think I've missed something here. No, I think I've missed something here. I don't think so. No, I think I've missed something here. I think I've missed... I don't think so. I should pay more attention to detail. No, I think I've missed something here. No, I think I've missed something here. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I think I've missed... I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. I think I've missed something here. They are the symbols that were drawn on the The papers from Zacharias'
I'm always ready to help anytime, Holmes.
They are the symbols that were drawn on the Mayan calendar. The papers from Zacharias' folder. They can help us to translate the Mayan message.
Так, вот добро чувак.
Да, я согласен, опять ладно ведь. Я вам помню, что он полетит. И вот осем текущих станов. Аз съм спяла по 2-3 часа и съм ставала всеки ден за първо дня толкова. 5 дена подред. И съм уморена, пак съм уморена, но си ставам. Сега направо въобще, който изпълни. Дори да съм заспала към 12, защото ми беше студено и дойде с топля. Не са разтопля, не мога да заспа. А като съм се стопляла, вече съм заспала. Шар по-рано. Не си ли гладен?
Не гладен съм.
Гладен сон има съм, как вие спрямо. 7. 9 без 10 за по-малко години изобщо.
Не са прави за рано.
Да ми се пият хората, защото се спава възможност няма. Някакво добро. Никога не съм се успела за нощна смяна. До сега не съм го успела. За първа съм се успяла, но до седмица първа смяна трябва да се набъркам много гладно, защото аз те ще се притеснявам. Сега всеки ден ще се притеснявам, че мога да се успя. Че не съм се успяла, но съм се хващала такси или бусове и съм заминала. Сега един път, в който се събудих 6-20 минути. Нормално. Изяде ли туди си остави? И пак да
Не съм го ударе. Няма столничко.
изял бомбони.
Да съм много не.
Колежата специално ми ги напъха, за да има по-да яде. На, защото купила цял пакет. Пък те не ги връщат, дори да останат.
Забатя.
Кекса тя го правила, пък кремчето там виж. Не знам папичка какво от някакъв магазин била купила. Те бяха 2 парченца, кекса аз не го взяла, аз всеки път, като черпя за тези рождени дни, всеки път само сладко. Само сладко, бомбони и 2 парченца кек с той, не знам, от пастика. Само сладки неща. То заболяват зъби и то никога само сладко. Нали всички почерпи с бомбони, обаче явно тъй са наговорили. Който дава пари за подарък, само него черпи с партии и такива работи. Който не да, не яде. Аз той го разбрах още. Като почнах с тях, защото те нали са разбрали в началото на годината, пък аз бях с моята група. Виж, с тях бях бай месец. Да се разбрали, който има рождение. Който дава пари, само той ще бъде черпан с другите неща, нали, с бомбони, всички. Ама с... Това само... Кой дава пари? Който не иска да дава, няма. Което е много тъпо, защото те са 10 човека. 10 човека не може да ги почерпиш. Дори да ни дава. Значи целта на черпането явно според тях не е за здраве, но и да даваш пари за подарък. Че тъпотия. За мен това е много тъпо. Не знам дали ще черпя на моя рожден ден, защото съм първа смяна. И то първа и да не да черпеш, искам да черпя всички, защото все пак си колеги, кой дал, кой не дал. Какво значение има кой дал, кой не дал. То не се черпи за даване на пари, се черпи за здраве. И ако искаш черпиш, никой не може да забрави да ги черпиш. вчера и той дойди. Даже заказ не английский.
I don't think so. I should pay more attention to details. Cursed will be anyone who disturbs the sacred temple. They will meet their death by the risen statue. Only the chosen will have mercy. It's not only a calendar, it's a curse. Zacharias Greystoke, a member of the club, was killed as the curse decreed. It's possible that the link between Zacharias and the curse is at the archaeological club. I'll need a search warrant.
We'll need to get a search warrant to investigate the club.
Aren't you supposed to be investigating those cases of yours instead of bothering me?
Good day to you too, Inspector. I have a small favor to ask of you, a search warrant to investigate the murder at the club.
No, no, and no.
Since I'm without the warrant, I should find something else to do. By the way, do you know if Sir Robin is currently in town?
I have no idea. And why on earth should you even think that I might know that?
Well, I believe I may have solved a case about, let's say, a salacious inspector.
No, it's not what you think. Nothing dishonourable happened. Go on then. Take your warrant.
So he refused to give you the search warrant?
Oh no, I've got it. I won't need you for a while now, Watson. I'll see you later.
I'm curious to know how you obtained this warrant.
Mhm. Koniec. Да явно tu не știu de nimic. Da, unde e?
Da, tu nu știu, tu nu știu.
Da si взял скоро викаш, па взем ще ми оце.
Аз я да строго тут. Вече пиесо за сайно.
Жахме се за тим
И тото не ме запужда. Пак си ми спряла алармите, се чака да звъннат, а тя ги чуят някакво. Чак може ми спират алармите.
Sir Charles, I have a search warrant. I would like to take a look inside the clubhouse.
I see. Here's the key. But I do protest. A murder at my club.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue's spear.
Why won't you please say?
Ah, Sir Charles was once a captain in the guard. Charles Yellingham has a large family. The 50th birthday of Lord Stevenson. Zacharias Greystoke. I wonder who this man is. It's Sir Charles Yellingham, the director of the club. Zacharias Greystoke. I wonder who this man is. Guatemala, 1881. I don't think this is a bowls tournament. The photograph appears to have been faked or damaged. I'll take it. These antiques look quite valuable. It appears that it's a part of a gold statue from Guatemala. Solid gold. It's worth a fortune. These trunks have just arrived. They're from Zacharias Greystoke's antique collection. This piece has been cleanly and intentionally cut. This metal globe is very impressive. Some bits are missing. Some bits are missing. The late Mr. Roberts' collection. Interesting. The men who own these collections are all dead.
Quantos? Ce faci? Ce?
Zai! Spent fac amiguidade da moldade. Assistia aici din bumbonea, cam asia la smutanci. Nici tu că zi mai. Zi mai că să nu mai că aici. Ja tu хапна малко от него, после да пикая. Да казвам, ще оставя за знаеш, защото пък е много сладко ти, само сладки неща. Две парченца кек с едно парченце такова, не го знам какво беше. Явно е било някаква пастичка.
Кой е на мячо?
Тя толкова искала да взема. Вижда да ли мога там? Там, аз в бака.
The late Mr. Smith's collection. The late Mr. Blinkhorn's collection. The late Mr. Bromsby's collection.
Așa, noi toți la Google.
You have a fine collection at your club, with one disturbing thing in common.
All the items are from our club members.
But only from deceased members, including Mr. Greystoke.
Yes, but it is a rule of the club that all our members undertake to donate their personal collections to us in the event of their death.
Ще му върна ключа, като проверя снимката. Да видим за какво става въпрос. Това е интересно записана карта. Точно типичен Шерлок Холмс стил.
It appears that part has been painted over. I need to find out what's underneath. Let's gently remove the paint with a soft cloth. Aha, there's another person in the photograph.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Look here. There's a person with a swollen eye who was concealed within this photograph. A dispute of some kind, do you think, Watson?
Possibly. But it appears to me a characteristic symptom of a rare tropical disease that is found in South and Central America.
South America. Brilliant, Watson.
Happy to help.
Is it deadly?
Well, there is a chance he survived.
I shall ask Sir Charles, but who knows what he'll say.
I have an idea. There is only one hospital for such illness. The Hospital for Tropical Diseases. I have friends who work there.
Oh, yes?
Well, the chances are slim, but I'll pay them a visit. If he's in London, they would have seen him.
То беше ясно, че може някой на снимката въпроса е защо е там и кой продължат и да се вземе. Най-вероятно са направили доста. Пък то се скъса чисти пари за тихо сега трепане.
I found this photograph on your wall. You're in it, but do you know who these men are? Particularly the gentleman with the swollen eye.
Oh, him. That's poor Mr. Albiot. He died from fever during an expedition to Guatemala 14 years ago. We were searching a Mayan Quiche temple, but everything went wrong. We were unable to enter the temple and the expedition ended in disaster. I'm here, and here is Zacharias. And there is Bernard Marley, another member. He's over there, near the pedestal. By the way, he's the fellow who built that terrible statue. He created it, must have been 10 years ago.
Albeit was a club member. Where is his collection?
Well, the devil if I know. We never did locate it.
Poor Sir Charles. A crime at his club, it's a terrible thing.
Mr. Bernard Marley, I presume. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I have to ask you about an expedition to Guatemala.
Shh, not here. It's too dangerous. I'll give you my card. Visit me there where we can talk.
And group it. Сега ще видим кошака и плюс красавец. Нищо ликичкото е по съгата. Кой от двамата обаче го трябва? Или двамата са замесени? Съм седил кара парите после. Но то се изглежда, когато не вярвам такива шивчи на Куба. Odcinkowo doświadczył. No. Tylko nie mam numeracji вече, много се зле.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door. Sorry.
Привел съм въобще така, че те нямат номераци.
Excuse me, where is Grub Street?
It's that way.
При 15 номера, че така се вижда. Ето не игры.
Horse of Pedro Alvarado. He was a conquistador, I believe. Fresh scratches. A drawing of Takun Umar. No oxidation. This metal arm has never been outside. It's not part of the bowling club statue. This mechanism is quite modern. All the gears are of good quality. Strange to find it in a foundry. Hello there, my man. Is your boss in?
Ah, he's in his office. It's the door near the female statue in the corner of the workshop.
Apparently, Marley has built multiple statues of Takun Umar.
Mr. Holmes, you must forgive my escape from the club. It wasn't a safe place to talk.
And it's safer here?
Yes, better here. Not my office. I have secured my foundry, you know.
Ah, reassuring. Did you know Zacharias Greystoke, the victim?
Yes, he was a brave friend. Such good karma until yesterday.
Do you recognize the unwell man in this photograph?
By Jove, albeit. Yes, that's him. The poor fellow met his end in Guatemala. He was struck down by a terrible disease.
You were friends?
Not really, but he was an active member and a courageous man. Too courageous. You can't fight against the Quiche gods.
And what of the expedition? You were seeking a Mayan temple?
Yes, the temple of Tekun Uman. Another one of Charles's stupid ideas. We found it, but there was some kind of strange force that prevented us from entering. An evil aura. It was Tekun Uman's emanation. We could all feel it. Albeit its disease worsened suddenly, there was nothing we could do. And now, with Zacharias' death, the curse has reawakened.
After 14 years?
Prophecies are timeless. Even in the beyond, there is no escape.
What's your opinion on Tekun Uman's statue having disappeared?
I don't know, but I have nothing to do with it. Nothing.
But in fact you do. You made the statue.
That's true. But it was 10 years ago. You can't blame me for that.
Don't you think so? After all, it is the statue that is responsible for killing.
No! It's Tekun Uman. But who could imagine that a simple statue replica would be chosen by Tekun Uman? Nobody.
Did Zacharias believe in the prophecy?
It's not a matter of belief, don't you understand? Zacharias was convinced that we could stop the curse by studying the calendar. What insanity! He sent me a message. He wanted us to visit the club and try to convince Charles to remove the calendar from the awards ceremony.
But you didn't go.
I knew Charles would refuse. Anyway, studying the calendar wouldn't help. Tekun Uman is far too powerful.
Your relationship with Charles Yellingham is...
not friendly. Well, it is reciprocal. You know, most of his expeditions are failures because he is too focused on his hypothetical career to be in politics.
He has political ambition.
That would be an understatement. He has ambitions for the House of Lords, and the club is his means of achieving this. It's also the reason for his disastrous management. But he still succeeds in finding money. I wonder how. I have to leave you now. I've got paperwork to do. And we've spoken too much. He could hear us. Tekun Uman. Well, goodbye then.
Значит, не надо. Не вернуться от этого.
Sorry, I'm too busy to chat.
Ти да те град некоја.
A murder at my club. What a disaster.
Também, então, mas essa é uma. Watson. atmosferă. Ce-ți costă acolo?
I do hope that bone has no connection to Watson's medical practice. My analysis table. It's useful for my work. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Deci там вот имаше нещо, дето пропускам. Не мога да... статуята. Статуите не живеят. Лично изглушат съгласа на нещо за статуи, не съм съгласен.
I heard that Zacharias was killed by the statue spear.
Ce mănânci?
Interesting. It appears that the club is unable to pay its debts to the bank. A message to Sir Charles from Zacharias Greystoke, the victim.
Nie, już to, że są. Значит, не идет стата, то рискуем, конечно. Туга. Да не сообразно. Да, тут ясно.
Sir Charles, I believe that it's time to pass on the leadership of your club to someone else.
I don't understand.
Oh, yes, you do. As do I. You were under too great a pressure, your career and your family. You couldn't take any more. The judges will take that into account.
This has to be a joke. I've never killed anyone. It's a mistake.
Да. Sherlock Holmes.
Father, Mr. Orson Wilde is here, and I'm going to stay with Miss Alice.
What?
Did you forget? Orson Wilde, you know, the star of American theatre. And he's visiting and staying with us. You did forget?
No, not that. I meant you wanting to stay with Miss Alice.
Yes, that's right. Miss Alice suggested it. She told me you couldn't possibly refuse.
If it's really what you want.
It's the perfect solution, Mr. Holmes. Don't you agree?
Guess what, Mrs. Hudson? Mr. Wilde is here to study my father's character for his next play. And he won't be disappointed, will he? Father is so pig-headed.
I can't believe it! The great Sherlock Holmes standing in front of me! I'm sure that our two brains will...
Brains.
Mr. Wilde, your room.
Charming. This is such a fascinating city.
We need to talk.
I'd rather not. You're going to be angry again. Goodbye, Mr. Wilde.
Is it 5 o'clock already? I think I might go and ask Mrs. Hudson for some tea.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. Wilde's already making himself at home. Wilde truly has a perfect disguise kit. Do actors really need all this? This must be grease paint. I use the same brushes for makeup. Face powder of an excellent quality.
I forgot my hat. Father?
I'm just checking,
You've got something on your face. Is it makeup?
It might be. Practicing my disguises, you know me. No, don't touch that! No!
Ah, Mrs. Hudson, with our tea.
Not quite. We have a visitor. However, the lady is not so much angry as perplexed.
Good day to you, gentlemen. My name is Mary Sutherland. I have come to you, Mr. Holmes, because I would give everything I have to know what has become of Mr. Hosmer Angel.
Why the haste, Miss Sutherland?
Mr. Hosmer Angel has disappeared, and my father, Mr. Winterbank, will do nothing. It makes me so angry.
Mr. Windybank is your stepfather, surely, since the name is written?
Indeed, I call him father, although he is barely older than myself.
And your mother is alive?
Oh, yes. Although I wasn't best pleased when she married again, and so soon after father's death, and to a man so much younger than herself.
What is your connection with Mr. Hosmer Angel?
I met him at the gasfitter's ball. Mr. Winterbank did not wish for me and mother to attend. He never did wish us to go anywhere, but this time I was quite set on it. Fortunately, he left for France upon some business, and so didn't have any say in it. And I met Mr. Angel that night. We met again after that and would take walks together, but then father returned, and we could no longer meet.
Why was your stepfather against your going anywhere?
Well, he didn't like anything of that sort. He used to say that a woman should be happy in her own family circle.
Did Mr. Hosmer Angel make no attempt to see you?
Well, father was going off again in a week, and Hosmer wrote and said that it would be better for us not to see each other until father had gone. After that, he stopped writing.
Do you have your own income?
I do, from an inheritance. It was left to me by my Uncle Ned in Auckland.
Then you have all that you could wish for, naturally.
Well, I live at home and don't wish to be a burden to my family, so they have the use of the money.
Were you engaged?
Oh, yes, Mr. Holmes. Right after the first walk that we took.
Where does Mr. Angel live?
I don't know exactly. I address all of his letters to the Leadenhall Street Post Office for collection.
Is there anything else that you can tell me about Mr. Angel?
He is a very shy man. He would rather walk with me in the evening, so as to be discreet. I put a missing persons notice in last Saturday's Chronicle. Here's a copy, and a letter from him.
Haha, a love letter. Yes, I see. As I anticipated, this validates my deductions perfectly.
What deductions, Mr.
Mr. Wilde. Holmes, tell her. A love letter? Aren't you dying to read it, Holmes?
Mr. Holmes, what do you think about the letter on the table? Do you think it might help?
Naravno, niko se spisali.
This is strange. The love letter is typewritten. We had a wonderful time together, didn't we, while your father was in France? I'm waiting for the moment when your stepfather leaves once more. Miss Sutherland only met with Hosmer Angel while the stepfather was absent. Good quality paper, quite smooth. Fairly common ink, nothing special. Hosmer Angel decided not to leave a signature. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Miss Sutherland, do you have any other letters from Mr. Angel?
Unfortunately not. But I've brought my father's letter from Paris. Here it is.
The stepfather's letter is also typewritten. Quite common paper with a light yellow tint. Fairly common ink, nothing special. I hope that you'll be an obedient girl. Take my advice, stay at home. Miss Sutherland's stepfather's signature. The stepfather is trying to keep the daughter at home. Let's study this letter more closely. There are some letters with typographical defects. Both letters have typographical defects. They merit further attention. This letter has a defect. It's the same letter with the same defect in both instances. One more letter with a defect. Another letter match with the same defects. One more letter with a defect. One more letter with a defect. Another letter matched with the same defects. So, based on the specific defects, we could say that these letters were composed on the same typewriter. You should try to let Mr. Hosmer Angel vanish from your memory, as he has done from your life.
Then you don't think I'll see him again?
I fear not.
Then what has happened to him?
Your stepfather married your mother for her money, and also enjoyed the use of your income. But with your personal advantages, it was clear that you would not remain single for long, even with him keeping you at home. He found a crook by the name of Mr. Hosmer Angel. He was paid to make you fall in love and promise your devotion, whereupon he would disappear.
Oh, Mr. Holmes. No, I can't believe it. But we were engaged. Oh, it's horrible to think about. But thank you for all you have done, Mr. Holmes.
Holmes, you could have been more diplomatic.
Заклеил же. Комби по-мъничното на лъжата.
What is going on?
Mr. Holmes, is everything all right?
Oh my God.